This button. Pause. So that I'm not restreaming to myself. Start run. Hell. Do I need to repair? Yes.
Greetings.
Greetings. So it's a pretty rough week, but I think I'm ready to get back to doing stuff again. Normally weeks are rough because of overwork, but this week it's because I was sick. So. And of course I still went to work anyway. What I had was not contagious, although I probably still would go even if it was. I'm one of those people.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. We did have people who showed up to work sick this week, contagious, and two more got sick from that. Oh, I need to buy potions apparently. Is that still in the window capture? I have to do display capture when doing Diablo 2 because OBS doesn't know how to capture this window when minimize is one of the, like clicking off of it minimizes it.
Hello.
So it doesn't know how to capture Diablo 2. Unfortunate. Rune bow, Naga. Okay, I guess I'm going back to town probably. Yeah. Ooh, it's Ethereal Naga. Interesting.
I am overburdened.
Was it rare or blue? I wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
I think it's blue. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. More stuff. Lion helm, tiara. It's not what I meant to click. 3 to elemental. Bummer. Razor bow. Should be about it. Let's check 2 harpoons. Why not? I don't think there's a magic harpoon that I would actually keep, but whatever. They inspired me, so I clicked on them. And no. Both greatly increased attack speed. Perfect skull. Nice. What was that? Yeah. I thought it said large charm. Anything here? No. Brow rune. Which is not a crafting rune. I need that spirit mask. Get rid of that. I just took a short walk around the block so I would feel less sleepy. And then turned a lot of my lights on. Usually I sit at home in the dark. And today's plan is to like do some stream and do some cleaning and then make a video and then do some cleaning. And then maybe do some reading and then do a little more cleaning. I already did a slight amount of cleaning. By that I basically mean I took out a bunch of trash. I keep trash in my freezer so that it doesn't stink. So I cleared out my freezer. Sapphire.
I can't carry anymore. Yes?
I should make a guy smartest barb ever. Maybe that's what I'll do if I do 1.08 council runs. Or 1.09. Uh, 1.08 has, well, let's see. I guess if I were going to do 1.08, I wouldn't do council runs. I would probably do Infinite Magic Find, and then hunt for Stormspire.
I can't carry anymore.
But the other thing is, oh, also hunting for rare jewels.
I am overburdened.
And then the other thing is the elemental damage charms have potential for higher damage in 1.08 than any other version. Anything good today? Not yet. Perfect Skull. But I just started. So no, like, I didn't start the day and then like, oh, Maroon, you know, something like that.
Oh,
So like, this is all I've kept so far today. Consumables. If you haven't been here in a while, and I know I haven't really been here in a while too, I was sick this week. I got a Gladiator's Bane from that rack I was hunting, and so I'm using that, and it's much safer here than when I was using Shaft Stop. So so I don't have to be careful nearly as often. Still sometimes, like Might Fanaticism Amplified Damage combo
I
is
am
still
overburdened.
risky. Um, but Conviction Lightning Enchanted is not a huge deal anymore. Kind of like maybe pay a little attention, but not like be careful, you are going to die attention. And I have not made a video specifically for this item yet, which will happen at some point. Yeah, well, this past week I was sick.
Good day.
I suppose I still am. And so like I wasn't posting videos, and I only did I think all I did this week was the Wednesday guaranteed live stream.
Hello.
Because I had sinus infection and I was in a lot of pain. So I was just like taking medicine and going to bed at night. I ended up going to the ER for the sinus pain at like 2 in the morning. And so that night I had 20 minutes of sleep and then went to work. But I also had learned that Sudafed over the counter, which did not help my symptoms, is a
I
strong
am
stimulant.
overburdened.
And so the 20 minutes of sleep did not leave me feeling tired because I was on a strong stimulant that I didn't know it was. So I did not take any more Sudafed OTC, primarily because it didn't help my symptoms anyway. Okay, yeah, sometimes when people have different
Yes?
username here and there, I don't know you're the same person. 5 Blizzard, but no Cold Mastery and no cast rate, so no good. Otherwise, mildly interesting, I suppose. It seems to be getting better because, like, normally I would have already taken a second, or I would have taken Tylenol 2 hours ago. So I took my medicines this morning at about 6 a.m. And then I would take a Tylenol 3 hours later. And today I didn't take a Tylenol. And I'm also not, like, dying. So I think it is getting better. And I still have like 5 days or 6 days of antibiotics left, so. Oops, throwing spear. And I used up the steroid prescription.
Good day.
So now instead of prednisone, which is what I was taking that in the morning and the evening, which was more than what I was prescribed. And I was also taking Flonase at noon. So now I'm just going to be taking Flonase at noon, which is a different steroid, but a much lower dose. And like right now I'm breathing through my nose and I don't feel like I'm going to die. Because drying out my nose, for example, by breathing through my nose,
I am overburdened.
really made the symptoms worse. So yeah, I think I'm doing a lot better, and there's still a bit of a ways to go. Let's go clear some of this stuff. Required level 48. And then, of course, work was work. I think it was actually less this week than last week. Instead of averaging like 14 hours out of the house every day, it was only like 13 and a half.
Hello.
Improvement. Well, somewhat. There was a big negative at work. Um, I work for a small business, and they changed their payment processor, and apparently they don't have a lot of backup funds, and so their payment processor delayed their payment for this month during the transition. And so they were unable to send paychecks out on Thursday night. So we won't get paid until Monday. And I have enough money that I can get access to on short
I
notice
am overburdened.
to pay rent, but some of our people do not. So if that check doesn't come through on Monday, they're screwed.
I can't carry anymore.
Naga. Oh, okay.
Good day.
Yeah. Well, it was. The guy who was in charge of that poor transition planning has
I am overburdened.
was recently fired um, for other reasons. So the manager was fired, and so now we have a new manager. Oh, I don't have. But yeah, it's like I'm not screwed. It's a very bad situation now for people. For me, the bigger oof was having to pay for the doctor this week. I paid, I guess, about $200 to make a headache go away, basically. It's like 3 days, uh, or 4 days. They're supposed to pay Thursday night, and now they're saying it will come through on Monday morning. So half a week. Uh, the intent being, because even if the payment process doesn't come through, the owner went and took out some credit for the company so that he can pay them before rent at the end of the month.
Hello.
At least that's the intent. Oh, hey. I mean, I don't want this, but it's a perfect roll. Poison res 24 and faster run walk. I should probably screenshot that since it was a perfect roll. Yeah, I know. I've had I've actually defaulted on medical debt in the past, but uh, it was after paying on it for a very long time. I paid on it for like 5 years or something. When I had my appendix out, and altogether I owed like $12,000 after insurance paid their bit. And so I put a 5-year payment plan, and then like 3 years in, I refinanced to a new 5-year payment plan. And then like 2 years into that, I just stopped paying. And they sent it to debt collections, and then I told debt collections, no, I'm not paying you, and they're like, oh, all right. And so they just got like deleted it. But I made a genuine effort to pay on it. So I wasn't like trying to abuse the abusive system back. I just ran out of money. And I went to the same ER for my appendix that I did for, what's it called? For my headache. That was like 5 or 7 years ago or something. Yeah, it's actually, it's pretty normal. Well, I don't know about normal, but like, if you default on medical debt, it doesn't affect your credit score. Um, and also the medical debt collectors, because they can't hit your credit score and they can't like put a lien on your house and stuff. Uh, in my experience, they were a lot less aggressive. Just like, oh, you're not gonna pay? No. Oh, okay. Like that was it. And I had been paying for a long time, and so they were probably just like, all right, I guess that's it.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, I need to gamble? Okay.
Yes?
How may I help you?
Hi there.
Let's see, I can do heavy gloves and circlets. Because heavy gloves can upgrade to vampire bone, which is a crafting base for me. Shark skin. I don't know if I can craft with rare. I don't think so. But I'll hold on to it just in case. Yeah, laying of hands is really nice. It
Can I take
really
you?
boosts your damage because the off-weapon demon enhanced damage applies to your maximum damage charms, which is like super busted. Yeah, I don't use cactus because of a lot of the additions are outside of my personal rule set, and my rule set does not change. Like these are the rules I've played with forever, and these are the rules that I will continue to play with forever. Like, well, you already do all this other stuff that's super cheesy, so why not do this? Oh, because this is the way I've always done it. Old man yells at cloud.
Stay a while and listen.
If I want Flares 8, I have to load 8 instances and bring everyone in. And there's no way I'm doing that. So I use Fork. The one that really bothered me, like usually I don't care what other people do when they play, but the one that really bothered me was when for a while all the YouTubers were making the video about unlimited bear rune with this seed. in Lower Kuras, and then like not explaining that they were cheating by leaving the seed command active. It's like if you tell people you're cheating, okay, but if you're just telling them, oh, it's an exploit, no, you were cheating. You used a command line actively during the game. I'm also cheating, just in different ways. Now I have a, what's it called? A program that lets me run more than one instance. That's cheating, technically. I have a program that lets me play without a CD. Technically cheating. But there's degrees. And it was the kind of the dishonesty or misleading that I was really bothered by.
Yes?
Yeah, I saw it on there. I didn't click into them, but like Ginger Gaming did it, and Cooley did it, and Sweet Phil did it, and Llama did it, and they all did it. And it's just like tell your people what you're actually doing so that they know they're cheating. Otherwise, they think, oh, cool, we found this thing that makes it easy. Like Infinite Magic Find. It makes it easy. Is it cheating? Well, no. Is it scummy? Maybe.
Stay a while and listen.
Hey, Mors, I can't remember if you play 1.07. If you do you recall if I can craft a rare glove? Or does it have to be magic? I think it has to be magic, but I'm not sure. Ah, it's a trap. Don't do it. Just keep in your modern version. Time travel is a trap. It'll keep you chained to the game forever. Forever. Oh, I need to mule off. Dumbest barb ever. His name's not nearly as good as my Morrowind guy, who I named Like, Comment, Subscribe. And then you can custom name your own adventure class. And so his adventure class is Smash That Notification Bell. Good stuff. Maybe I'll. Oh man, that would be awful. I'll have to put it in the Road to 5,000 LK runs playlist where I normally show good drops. and then do a video where I just do muling and Atma, like transferring items into the stashes, like sorting them by types and stuff. Yeah, I think it's magic only as well, but it's not a huge deal to keep it sitting in the corner of my inventory up there until I find a Shea rune and find out. Oh yeah, that's another way I cheat. I use third-party muling programs. Technically cheating.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Hmm.
Yes?
Yes. Yeah, it's just once you're gonna start accusing people of cheating, which I just did with the unlimited bear runes, um, then you have to kind of be a little careful with strongly opinioned people. Like, well, you're accusing him of cheating, but so are you. Like, well, yeah, but I don't present it as being 100% legitimate. I present it as being the way that I enjoy playing. There's a difference. I do, because I am one of those people. I am that guy. It's definitely like a sliding scale of scumminess. And so as long as you accurately portray where on that scale you are, do whatever you want. It's when you inaccurately portray where you are on the scale that I will disagree with your stance.
Good day.
I think that's a fair and reasonable take. Jewel. Make sure to pronounce the wool very clearly. Yeah, yeah,
Yes?
definitely. I think we probably don't disagree. I'm just being too careful. We can definitely have, weekly meetings where we determine what is allowed and what is not allowed that week. It'd be like Day 9 Daily from StarCraft 2, except instead of for like what the stupid strategy are we going to highlight this week, it's going to be what cheats and exploits are we allowed to use this week. This week on Diablo 2 Dogma. Hero edit is A-okay.
Good day.
This week, you have to roll a new map every time you play. No static maps allowed. You filthy single-player static map user.
I can't carry anymore. Yes.
Platted belt. I've started picking up orbs, and I blame Troco for that. Like, I don't care about orbs, but I picked them up. Why? Oh.
Hello.
Putting it on the wall, that's quality of life cheating, man. I have to look down to see my monitor. You get to lean back in your chair. It's not fair. And not only that, you get to watch some other guy play while you play. I only get to watch myself. It's not fair. If I watch someone else, I'd have to like set up a different audio output so that I'm not recapturing them to my stream, and my computer probably can't even handle that. Yes.
Yes.
I think instead of collating it into a book, we should present our findings to Carbot Animations and have them make the Diablo Dogma as cardboard cartoons. Oh, they did a bunch of, well, several different games, but they did Diablo 2, like, comedy sketches, basically, like little uh,
I can't carry
cartoons
anymore.
about how people play the game, and, like, what it's like to be questing, what it's like to get rushed, kind of the story of the game, all kind of silly little animations. Similar to what you might expect, like in animation style from the old Flash websites like Newgrounds or something. They're on YouTube.
Good to see you.
What did I just pick up?
I am overburdened.
Okay, warhead. Let's go get rid of some of this stuff. Hmm. Giant axe. Ooh, it's ethereal. That means I keep it so that I can forward it and get the bonus enhanced damage.
I can't carry anymore.
What? Humongous giant axe, 48 to 119. So when forwarded, it should be. Oh, the 8 to 15 messes up the math. So I'm not really sure. But it will be more when forwarded. So I do keep the ethereal unique weapons for forwarding to get the bonus damage, even if they're not actually good. Like I think I forwarded already a 1.07 ethereal rib cracker maybe, which is total trash.
Yes?
Oh, so you're racking threshers. I think I don't know how this works for PvP versus PvM, But I think it was determined that for PvP and single player, the highest DPS was actually like the Great Poleaxe. I think. But I don't know what rune word they were putting in it. And I might be misremembering anyway. I know Colossus Volg was also a contender. Because normally you think Thresher or Giant Thresher because of the attack speed, but the extra bonus damage messes up the calculations. And if I were going to do it myself, I would probably just go Thresher or Giant Thresher just to keep it simple. Why use Excel when I can just use a subpar base? And I think DPS calculations, one thing they often leave out, or almost always leave out, is how many hits to kill the monster. So DPS usually assumes that the monster has infinite health, which of course is not the case. So if your lower DPS weapon takes less hits to kill, then it might be a better option. There's always a better item. Was it ethereal? No. I might look at it anyway, but I won't keep it. Let's see, Alpha Helm.
I am overburdened.
Okay. Let's grab that Alpha Helm and then jump through here. No, no, no. So what I mean when I say there's always a better item is that hole in your heart cannot be filled. It will always look at the next improvement. 0.001% improvement. Slows target 50. Maximum poison resist. Interesting.
Good day.
See, I settled for this sword. There are better swords. But it is still very nice.
I am overburdened.
What? I need to gamble? Oh, bother.
I am overburdened.
Okay, let's do that.
Stay a while.
So I can actually clear some of this clutter.
What you need?
Gamba. Show me circlets and heavy gloves, please. cannot click on him right now. Sharkskin gloves. Heavy gloves. Heavy gloves. Show me vampire bone gloves, please. Sharkskin gloves. Repair.
Blessings to you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not really even an exception that proves the rule. It's I will always be able to look at that sword and say I could have done better. So really, it just is the rule.
Good day.
Oh yeah, I need to mill off. Ooh. I almost played Morrowind for this stream, but I chose to go ahead and do some High Council runs instead. I've been enjoying doing the new content that I have on Morrowind. Okay, after I mule, I'm going to go get a drink out of my refrigerator before going back to the next game. Ital tea. Tur rune, no longer a crafting rune. I have some pretty decent lesser blood gloves, and so I'd rather save my jewels for other crafts. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Mm. Well, dinner last night was very much not well balanced diet. I had a half a gallon of milk and a dozen eggs. I think that was it. I feel like there must have been something else. Oh yeah, a bag of uh, chicharrones. Because I went to the corner store instead of the grocery store, and so I was. Oh, and I had 2 apples. So I wasn't able to get my usual bag of grapes. The other day I consumed mostly liquid, 11 pounds for dinner. So that was pretty impressive. It's milk, apple juice, grapes, egg soup, which was just hard-boiled eggs boiled in water with lemon juice and salt. And then I think there was something else. Some other drink, probably. But yeah, it was like 11 or 11 and a half pounds. Apparently I was pretty hungry. Or thirsty. Let's see, I will look at the mage plate for no good reason. And mostly that comes from I haven't been drinking enough water at work. So I just drink way too much when I get home. Razor bow. I'm overburdened. Alright, well, let's go down here and unburden.
I can't carry anymore.
Crown has potential to be interesting. Not like extremely, but mildly. Circlet, and that's it. Okay, not interesting. Somehow this sword animation looks like it's supposed to be from Heroes of Might and Magic.
Good to see you.
Yeah, well, yes, but then when you see like how little I actually go to the bathroom after that, it's like, oh no, I really did absorb like 90% of all of that. And a lot of that too, I think just is like, how have you trained your body to absorb nutrients? Or absorb stuff? Because it will, you know, your intestines and your blood and whatever will adapt to do what they need to over time. And so if it's like, oh, we only get liquid one time a day, then it's going to absorb all of that liquid. But, you know, if you're drinking normally and then you also just drink a ton, then yeah, you're just going to go pee it out. Or if you don't normally drink a lot at once, then your stomach and your intestines won't be ready for it. And they'll just be like, purge!
Greetings.
Send this away. I feel like they're dying slower today somehow. I don't know. It's probably just been so long since I played that I forgot, you know, how many hits they take. Ort. Nice.
I can't carry anymore.
I always enjoy an Ort rune. Avenger Guard. Let's check if this sword is ethereal. It is not. Okay, I can pick the Avenger Guard. I can pick the ring. anything else? Coronet. Okay, then that's it. So we'll identify that and then pick the coronet.
Stay a while
And then
and
craft
listen.
the Ort rune. Lightning resist 7 to strength. Oh, good. Required level 90. It's a pretty hefty level requirement. And it's no good, so it gets recrafted. Who says hefty? What is this, an off-brand Ziploc bag? The off-brand Ziploc of level requirements. My jokes are so dumb. It blows my mind sometimes. Sun Spirit.
I can't carry anymore.
Sure that was a lovely noise in your ear. Also, with regards to the excessive liquid consumption, it may be that because the liquids that I'm drinking have like nutrients and calories in them, that my body kind of recognizes them more as food, and so deliberately slows them down for digestion because of like milk and apple juice and whatever. Maybe, I don't know. It's the kind of thing that sounds like it could
Good day.
happen, but doesn't necessarily mean that it does happen that way. It's plausible. I have to actually throw stuff on the floor to be able to see everything. Oh no. It's an interesting color. Is that defense per character level? Yeah. Amplify damage.
Good day.
Repair my offhand weapon.
Good day.
Thank you. Ooh, that was spooky. Is it ethereal? It is not. Jewel, jewel. Sear clay. I think a really fun item to find in 1.07 would be a jeweler's monarch of deflecting, because it would only have 3 sockets.
Hello.
I think that would be really fun.
Stay a while and listen.
What made me think of that was the jewels. If you get a perfect ruby jewel of fervor, I think it's 25% enhanced damage. I've had a 23 ruby jewel of fervor. It might be in this weapon. Nope. It's probably in a different weapon that has been replaced. Because I'm pretty sure I've used it somewhere. Heartbreaking, no. I would be really happy to find that, because I could make a video about it. Hey, stop running away. Thank you. There you go. Ruby. Okay, and then y'all get to stop hitting me. You will suffer greatly.
I am overburdened.
I haven't ever searched for bow bases, and I don't run targets that are likely to drop them, typically.
Good day.
So I wouldn't even really think to look for it. You know, since I run, what, racks, super chests, and council members, pretty much. So bases, bow bases, are not really going to be showing up. I think one of the council members ran off.
I can't carry
Is it coronet? Okay, that fits here. Alright, is he over here? Yes. And he dropped a grand charm. Heck yeah. Okay. I am mildly interested in trying to make a crafted 1.07 bow that would be better than ice, but I don't know if it's actually possible. To use on a mage zone. For council running with a bows on, because what else would I run besides council? With freezing arrow, if you get a map where they all spawn like in a row right here, and you just blast them with tons of pierce and lots of freezing arrows and a mercenary with conviction aura, boom, 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 they go boom. Gaming. And it would be strictly a damage build, not a gold find build. Searching for runes to see if it can outcompete a Horker by killing quickly. Lion Helm. Oh, I picked it up. Okay. Because the Blizzard Sorceress can outcompete the Barbarian for gold find, which is an interesting result, with a really good static map. Poe Rune.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Yes. Poe is Io. And they changed the name. What I have read is that they changed the name because Poe means butt in German.
Good day.
And they didn't want to have a butt rune. So instead they made one that's weird to pronounce and looks a lot like low.
I can't carry anymore.
What? Oh. Ort. Always love an Ort rune. Oh, I need a coronet. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Amulet. Oops, I don't know what that was. No damage, Sag. Yeah, so Poe isn't really an interesting find. It's
Stay
just
a
that
while and listen.
runes in 1.07 are pretty rare. 2,600 approximately runs in, and my best runes are Vex and Ist. By best, I mean highest. Alright, let's clear some of this out. I don't need that. "19 maximum damage. No good." Sure, Battle Hammer, why not? Yeah, the more interesting one that has the name chains is Joe rune,
Greetings.
because that's Ja, and of course that would be a completely busted find. Can they? Yeah, they can drop it. And in theory, when I kill Bloodlords or Hierophants on occasion, they have a chance of dropping a Zod rune, because they have a high enough monster level here. But that would be lottery ticket levels of rare. And if I do find a pre 1.10 Zod rune, it is likely, but not guaranteed, that I would make Ethereal Enigma. Just because.
Hello.
But there might be some like ethereal unique weapon that could also be interesting, like a perfectly rolled rib cracker that you then put Zod and made indestructible, and then after that, put a 4015 in it. That could be interesting. Uh, but I wouldn't actually use that, whereas I would use the Enigma, of course. Only there's two ways to do it. One of them is cheating, and one of them is not. Um, if you put the Zod in before 1.10, then it makes it permanently indestructible. If you put a Zod in after 1.10 and then open that item with the Atma Muling program, then it makes it permanently indestructible. And so that's cheating. Um,
Good day.
Similar or even the same as Hero Editor. But the pre 1.10 Zod inserted before 1.10, that's not cheating. That's just time travel. And so it does make it permanently indestructible. When you forward it to a later version and then use the unsocket recipe, it keeps indestructible. So you could, in theory, have a ethereal jeweler's monarch of deflecting. Indestructible. Or jeweler's monarch of whatever your favorite suffix is.
I am overburdened.
My favorite is when I was a total noob and I found a jeweler's monarch of the Colossus. And I sold it to Akara because I did not realize it had value since it was not of deflecting. Good stuff.
Hello.
That was many, many years ago. If I touch this, was it a River Watcher that became special? It was you. Razor bow. Hey, I'm sure Akara loved it. One of the nicest things anyone ever gave to her. Probably not the nicest thing, but you know, top 1%. Certainly. Probably even like top 0.01% or something.
I am overburdened.
Because she gets sold a lot of trash from, you know, new players trying to get money. Or whatever.
Stay a while and listen.
146% enhanced damage, 18 maximum damage. Interesting. Okay, I need to mule off. Oh, it's ethereal. Especially since stereotypically you would sell your stuff to Charcy, but I sold that to Akara. And she was like, hey Charcy, get a load of this. Oh, I'm so jealous. But did you see my 74 million Herodic Malices? This guy even crafted one and then turned it in. Just because he could. Hatchet hands.
I am overburdened.
Naga large charm. Okay.
Good day.
One barb, two frenzy. No, thank you. Mm, Avenger Guard, okay.
Yes?
Okay, apparently these guys are actually dangerous for me. I'm gonna have to check if Vamp Gaze does percent damage reduction or integer. Percent, okay, yeah, that's way less interesting. Because the integer damage reduction is counted before the percent, and the percent is combined with amplified damage. So having integer damage reduction or integer magic damage reduction is much more powerful than percent.
I can't carry anymore.
At least in this version. I think it varies throughout the versions, how it's calculated. So this could definitely be beaten by a nice circlet. Or some utility item. Maybe. There might be like Dusk Deep. I think it does. Like the Heavy Helm or whatever it is. Or Helm, or I don't know. Some low level unique, I think it does.
I can't carry anymore.
I'll look if I have one. I might have one, but I also might not. Unique. Armor. Helm. Damage reduced by 3. There you go. Dark Sight. No. Coif of Glory. No. Peasant Crown. No. Hell Tusk. Magic damage reduced by 2. So, no. Rock Stopper. No. 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 Oh, I didn't know I had a Valkyrie wing. No. No. Yeah, just Dusk Deep. I mean, there might be others. I don't have every unique, but of the ones that I do have, only Dusk Deep. Okay, I have to actually move some stuff. I need to put this back so I can see what you're saying.
Good to see you.
Otherwise, I'll accidentally ignore chat for 2 hours. I've done that before one time when it wasn't scrolling properly. And like a few people said stuff, and I was just like, wow, I guess no one's talking today. But the much better way to get integer damage reduction, actually, that might be. Anyway, if you buy some sort of magic hat, um, let's see, what might you even want? Or a nice pelt, or sorry, not pelt, a nice primal helm with like +5 whirlwind or +5 battle orders or something, and then 3 Sol runes. That could be good.
Yes.
But I think even then, Ariad's Face probably would have better utility. I think it has Crushing Blow on it, and then it has like maximum damage per character level on it. And since it's off weapon, then other off weapon demon enhanced damage sources count. Doll rune. Is that a crafting rune for me? Let me check this page over here. Shalem Falco. So, no. I do not craft with doll. I think it is a crafting rune, it's just that I don't craft with it. It's probably like a safety armor or safety shield or something. Or like caster boots, or who knows. Things that I don't particularly search for. So one of these guys ran away, so I'll go hunt him down. Ay, ay, ay. There we go.
Good day.
Okay, I need to gamble.
Good day.
Vampire bone gloves, please. Also, circlets can get up to 25 integer damage reduction on magic circlets, but they only get one socket, no matter what. Circlets can't have more than one socket until 1.10. It might be life everlasting, or I think that's right. That sounds right. The amulets can also get 25 damage reduction, but then I would give up a source of amplified damage, and this is a really strong source, 3%. That's a lot. So, especially since I don't have a main hand weapon that does amplify damage. But even if I did, I still probably wouldn't give up this amulet. The amplified damage is too strong.
Good day.
2 strong, 5 me.
Yes?
Mm. Hmm. I should check. Hmm. I'll go do that right now. Because I agreed to an invite on a Sunday. I'm not sure which Sunday. And tomorrow is a Sunday. So I need to make sure if I'm going somewhere tomorrow. Birthday party. It's like, I thought it was in October, but I would hate for it to be tomorrow and then I don't show up. So I'm gonna go look at that
I
right
am
now.
overburdened.
Where were you? You said you would be here.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know what day it was. So, be right back. Okay, it's a week from tomorrow. Which means I don't have any plans for tomorrow. So that's fine.
Good to see
Tomorrow
you.
is free space. I can make any YouTube content that I want. Preferably not no YouTube content. I almost did that for a concert. Oh, was it like like going to see a band, or was it like your friend's recital or something like that? I've only ever gone to one concert and one rave, and then I've been to several recitals for people that I knew. But like going to the recital is less about, oh, I like music, and more like, oh, I know this person and they want people in their audience. And then also they want people to go out to the bar with after. But the only concert that I have ever been to outside of school related things, or the only concert that I ever bought a ticket for,
I am
let's say it like
overburdened.
that, was Baby Metal. When they came to my city. Mm. Yeah,
Greetings.
I'll say I've been aware of Baby Metal since almost since they started. And then I actively started listening to them um, really not long after I became aware of them. I was like, oh wow, this is actually like really cool,
Not here.
like good music. And then the concert I went to, I think, let's see, I think they were 20 and 18 at the time. It was like shortly after Yui Metal left. And so they had like just some random backup person filling her role. I don't know if it's the person they ended up keeping or if it was actually just like, well, here's someone that we're going to put in her dance spot on the set for the choreography. So whatever year that was. But yeah, I was listening to them since they were like 10 years old or whatever. 10 and 12, I think, is how old they were. 10, 10, and 12. So when I heard they were coming to my city, naturally I bought a ticket.
Good day.
And then the only other thing I ever went to was one rave that a friend invited me to. I was like, sure, I'll try it out. And it was fun, but I guess it's just like, I just don't go out. I sit at home in a dark room and play Diablo 2. Except today, the light is on. I have like 4 lights on. Incredible. Moving up in the world. I almost went to a Rammstein concert. And by almost, I mean like seriously considered it, looked at the ticket price, looked at my opportunity cost, and decided I could not afford to go at the time. And that was like 14 years ago or something. When they went to Dallas, it would have been like a $250 ticket, and then I would have had to drive to Dallas and get a hotel. And at the time, I was only making money on weekends, and it was on a weekend. So it just didn't make sense for me to go, so I didn't go. But I haven't really listened to them in a while. I didn't even listen to the new Baby Metal album that came out. Was it this year or was it already last year?
Good day.
Um, I did watch Tin Baby Metal Budokan, but I think that's kind of the last thing that I really was like really gung ho about seeing from them. I just watched it on YouTube. I definitely did not travel to Japan. Imagine being able to afford international travel for the sole purpose of seeing a concert. Certainly that would take more money than I currently have. Mm. Oh, you don't go for like the $6,500 front row Taylor Swift seats?
It is a
Actually, that's not
pleasure
even front
serving.
row. $6,500 I think was like row 12. The front row was like 40 grand when she came to my city. And then oh yeah, the other one that I thought about going to and then didn't when I saw the
Welcome to the
concert ticket
desert plain.
prices was Blackpink. I did not think about going to Taylor Swift. I just looked at the prices, but Blackpink I looked at and I was like, oh, it's like $300 just to get in, and like $1,200 if I want an actual good seat. No, I'm out. I'll just listen to their 3 number 1 hit singles and then move on. But that one would have been a destination concert with the dual purpose of uh, hanging out with a Discord friend IRL. So it wouldn't have just been go to a Blackpink concert. But still, the ticket price was too much. I was like, yeah, no, I'll be good. They can sell that to someone else. Yeah.
Stay a while and listen.
Well, sometimes I think a lot of it is they don't justify it, they just do it. I can't justify spending as much money as I do on energy drinks, for example. But I do it anyway. And I know you're like, well, that's not $1,000. Like, well, when you add it up over time, it certainly is.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
So yeah, there's a lot of don't justify, just do that goes on with irresponsible spending.
I can't carry anymore.
Also, there may be some non-zero amount of
I am overburdened.
like, well, in 30 years, I'll be glad I went. Even if it's gonna make my life more miserable right now. Is $1,000 worth a nice memory?
Good day.
Well, that's for each person to decide on their own. 19 to maximum damage, 10 life. I don't want to do this, but it's going on the floor. 10 is just not enough. Yeah.
Stay a while and listen.
Too bad it's poison. It's 1 away from perfect poison roll. And 12 is the maximum damage roll for a single Apex. So if I needed poison resist, then I might put it here. Or, yeah, I might put it here. Or here. But I don't need poison resist, so it goes here. Maybe if I was farming somewhere that had lots of poison damage. I don't know where that would be. I suppose potentially PvP versus some poison build. It'll be interesting when I finish this project to look at all the charms, the resist charms, and kind of compare how many of each kind. Because it feels like poison is by far the most common, but it might just be that because poison is the most disappointing, it's the one that I remember.
Yes.
But even so, one away from a perfect roll is very nice drop. So, no complaints. My charm set is already pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot to show my items at the beginning of stream again. So there, here's to all the people that watched all the way through and use frame advance when I click rapidly through my items.
Good day.
RIP mobile users who lack frame advance. Okay, this is dangerous, potentially. If it had been lightning or cold resist, I would be wearing it right now. But since it's poison, it goes in the infinite stash of forgetfulness. And I will no longer know that I have it. Except for that screenshot.
I am overburdened.
Infinite stash of forgetfulness. Interesting. Oh, I need to switch out for a flawless skull if I have one. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Last time I touched a gem shrine, whatever that was. Yep. So many good items, and yet still somehow never the one you need. And if it is in there, you have no idea where
I
anyway.
am overburdened.
I am overburdened. To frenzy. Like I didn't know I had Valkwing, and there it was in my stash. Okay, I thought I gave them all away. I must have found another one. Ring. Wrong version to really care about rings, though.
I can't carry anymore.
Banana phone. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway.
I am overburdened.
Tur- Such clickery. Accurate. Repair and then mule.
How may I help you?
Watch this. This is cheating. I'm in Act 2. Bum, bum, bum. Watch this teleportation. This is about to be legit hacks. Okay. You don't even know. I'm in Act 1. Look at this guy. Imagine complaining about infinite bear runes when you can teleport from one act to another for free. Mana potion.
Good day.
Hmm. That would be another thing. If I found a druid pelt with like 3 hurricane, 2 druid, 3 grizzly, something like that, and it was ethereal, and then Larza gave it 3 sockets, I would probably actually try to farm a pre 1.10 Zod. So I really hope that doesn't happen, because I don't want to feel compelled to farm a pre 1.10 Zod. Please, no.
I can't carry anymore.
Please.
I am overburdened. Good to see you.
Stop showing me new oh my gosh. Finally. Jeez.
Greetings.
That was a weird clutter pattern. Not wanting to show me the stuff on the floor. Let's see here. Made it just in time. One time I did that to silence a sneeze, but instead I blocked the audio output capture, and so all you heard was a sneeze.
I can't carry anymore.
And when I watch streams, I'm not a headphone user, so those kinds of things don't really bother me. But I know it can be problematic for headphone users to get like a sneeze right in your ear, or heavy breathing, or that sniff. How I open every stream, basically. So I intend to play for about 1 more hour to get 80 hours on the run timer.
Hello.
That would be a good amount for today, I think, and then work on other stuff. But we'll see what happens, whether I make it that far or go more. Should be a total of 150 hours on the run timer when I reach 5,000 runs. Approximately. Circlet. Check the rare weapons for ethereality, etherealness, etherenicity. I like ethereality.
I am overburdened.
Ethernet, what? Check the rare weapon to see if it's Ethernet enabled. I just picked up something and I don't know what it was.
I am over.
Apparently it was big. Death mask. Y'all can stop. You annoy me. There. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled loot sorting.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah.
Good
Great.
to see you.
The Clutter Reduction Act of 2024. And what did it do? It limited the level of find item to 3, 5, 5 instead of 20. I need to gamble.
today?
Vampire bone gloves, please. Heavy, heavy. No, no. I wonder if that was any good. No, because it could be rare and still have that. Yeah, okay. But I am the type to not know that a circlet is good and just casually sell it back. And by good, I mean a trophy for PvP. Razor bow. Okay. Etherealicitude.
Good to see you.
If it were an animal on the Serengeti, it would be an etherealope. Big game hunters would go out and hunt for etherealopes.
I can't carry anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I am overburdened. Greetings.
Grand charm. My favorite item to identify. $44 life. But no second affix, no prefix. So the unique named council members drop Bale Grand Charms because they are level 93. The minion council members do not drop Bale Grand Charms. They are level 90. I think. Yeah, they're level 90.
I am overburdened. Hello. Good day.
Good day.
think ith is used for safety armor. I'm not sure.
I
It's
can't
not, it's
carry
not something
anymore.
I craft with. But it might be Poe.
Yes? I can't carry anymore.
Hmm. I thought that said hatchet hands.
Greetings.
Mm-hmm.
I am overburdened. Good day.
Hmm.
I am overburdened.
Okay, I need to mule off. When I do, I need to get a flawless skull back. That way a gem shrine would not be wasted. Act 1 teleportation, also skill change
Yes?
on the weapon switch.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Okay. Spirit Mask, War Javelin, Falcon Mask,
I can't carry anymore.
Identify. Get rid of these things. And check again. Arrows, arrows, bolts, 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 arrows. Too much clutter. Okay. Too many bright colors. I can't read anything. Okay.
Greetings.
Thank you. Okay, I need to be careful.
I can't carry anymore. Greetings. I can't carry anymore.
I feel like that's probably actually not bad. It's just also not good. If this had been, well, what would you even put in there though if it got 4 sockets? Who knows? But my stash is infinite, so I'll just keep it. It's probably garbage, but I don't
To
know.
see you.
I know the life could be higher, of course. But I think the damage and AR rolls were pretty good. Oh, it's 65. I thought it was 60. Trash, throw it on the floor.
I can't carry
Yeah, I
anymore.
just don't know, what I was looking at. But I think it can get 4 sockets. And so that's really the only reason there's any consideration at all, is because I don't need
I
the
am
jeweler's
overburdened.
prefix to get a jeweler's shield for paladin shields. But normally I don't pick paladin shields. They're not interesting to me.
Good day.
But yeah, 40 life, 2 paladin skills, 4 sockets. I mean, I could see it maybe on like a Zeal paladin or something. I don't really know. Especially if it's pre 1.10. Um, so you don't have like exile or whatever. Maybe even on Hammered In, I guess. Although then, wouldn't you just use Spirit? Yeah, you would just use Spirit. Hello? What? I only counted 10. Hmm. Whatever.
Good day. Hello.
I guess it could just be an interesting item to showcase the potential if it did get 4 sockets. Like if it had high resist instead of high damage and it had 4 sockets, then you could put 4 lightning facets in it for a fister.
I am overburdened. I can't
That's
carry
pretty much
anymore.
everything. Yeah. Fast run walk, all res 4. It's not bad. Imagine having such high standards that fast run walk, all res 4 is not bad. But it could be all res 6, man. Well, let's see what my charms are. Maybe I'll replace one. Maybe not.
It is an honor to serve.
Since I'm here, I'll go ahead and gamble. A couple. Oops, there was a circlet. Alright, if I'm missing, then I should probably just move on. One barbarian. What's that? I do not know. Razor bow.
I am overburdened.
Right.
Good day.
Hmm. I think I'll probably finish this stash full of junk and then stop just short of 80 hours. Rather than go for another stash full of junk. I can work on something else. Some cleaning, some reading, making a video.
I can't carry anymore.
Etc. Chip topaz.
Good to see you.
Maybe a nap. I am low on sleep this week. Oh, and it's like an hour and a half past when I was thinking to take. Oh, no, not even. Yeah, it's an hour and a half past when I would have taken my ibuprofen. And I'm not dying, so I guess the antibiotics must be working.
I can't carry anymore.
So I probably will go ahead and take one.
I am overburdened.
Just to be
I am overburdened.
make sure it doesn't get worse. But that's definitely a good sign. had no Tylenol today, just the one ibuprofen. And I have no more steroids, and I didn't even take Flonase. And I've been breathing through my nose.
Yes? I am overburdened.
Okay, I need to mule off. Alright, so yeah, that'll be it. I'll mule off and then cut the stream 15 minutes short of 80 hours on the run timer. Then go work on some other things that I'm working on. Ital T. Nothing super interesting today. A few decent items. You know, those large charms were pretty cool, but they were both poison. The all res faster unlock small charm is pretty cool, but it was only 4 res, so not 6. Thanks for watching, and next guaranteed stream is Wednesday, but there may be others before that.